Today I want to talk about the 3.5 edition version of Oriental Adventures. The first edition Oriental Adventures is my second favorite role-playing book, but this one I did not like so much. Well, let's see what's so bad about it. Okay, so the first is the races. Let's see, a bunch of races here. Humans, they kept. The humans are divided into sub-races. Crab, crane, dragon, lion, phoenix, scorpion, and unicorn. Hinga yokai, I still got those. But Hinga yokai require more experience to advance in level. Korokaburu are still around, but picture doesn't make them look as much like dwarves as I imagined them to be. So there are fewer types of animals for Hinga yokai to be here. And then there's a race called Nezumi. I'm not sure why that needs to be a separate race than the rat Hinga yokai. Spirit folk are still here. It's still the same ones. Bamboo spirit folk, river spirit folk, sea spirit folk. And there's the Vanara, which again, I'm not sure why that needs to be a separate race than the monkey Hinga yokai. And it says other races, and it's just the regular D&D races. So the classes allowed is Barbarian. They don't have Bushi, they just have Fighter. They have Ranger and Rogue. And Samurai is still around. And they have a class called Shaman, which is actually more like the Shukenja was in first edition. And then there's a class called Shugenja, which is a little different. It's still like a clerical type class, but okay, and Sohei is still around. And Sorcerer from 3.5 edition. Now there's Sorcerers. And Wujin, which is the substitute wizard from first edition. They're still around. And then they have monk prestige classes. This is classes you have to be a monk before you become one of these. So there's Battle Maiden and Bear Warrior and Blade Dancer, Eunuch Warlock, Hensen Mystic, Iai Jutsu Master, Kishi Charger, Ninja Spy, Shadow Scout, Shapeshifter, Shintao Monk, Sing Rager, Tattooed Monk, Void Disciple, Weapon Master, Kinsai. So yeah, to be a Kinsai, you got to be a monk first. Witch Hunter, Yakuza. So to be a Yakuza, you got to be a monk first. That makes no sense at all. That should be like a rogue thing. Because I'm basing this on the way it's organized, which is not so good. So we have a little bit about using some of the old abilities, skill contests. There's some new skills and some new feats. And there's pictures of some of the Oriental weapons and armor. and martial arts. which is quite a bit different from the way it was in first edition. First edition, it was the right mix of complex and simple. This is just way too complex for me. And we have the spell lists for the different classes. So as I said, Shaman is like the old Shukenjas. And they have domain spells, just like they're various in Cleric. The Shukenja spells, let's look at them, see there. Their first level spells are things like Change Self, Detect Snares and Pits, Expeditious Retreat, Feather Fall, Silent Image, Sleep, Magic Stone, Magic Weapon, Pass Without Trace, Protection from Taint, Sanctuary, Shield of Faith, Burning Hands, Cause Fear, Fairy Fire, Hypnotism, Shocking Grasp, Animal Friendship, Blast, Cure Light Wounds, Detect Taint, Obscuring Mists, Remove Fear, and Endure Elements. So it looks like a hybrid of Magic User and Cleric. All the Wujen spells there. Now we get into spell descriptions. There's quite a lot of spells here. Let's skip past that. Okay. Goes a bit into the monsters. Got some pictures here. Some of these monsters were in the first edition book. And again, putting the monsters in the book that the players use seems like a bad idea to me, but then they made this open source. It's all on, a lot of this is online, so you don't have to even buy the book for a lot of these. Hopping Vampire. I saw that movie in Kappa. I think I remember in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, they went to medieval Japan and were identified as Kappa by people I met. Yes. Yeah, so different monsters. It's good pictures. That's one thing I like about this book is how good the pictures are. A lot of these did not have pictures at all in first edition. So it's nice to finally see what they're supposed to look like. I'd used my imagination before. Okay, it talks a bit about world building. And so, I was really into Oriental Adventures in first edition. And I bought every single character product ever published. And so, the game world that came with this is not character, it's something else, something based, it's not even something made up for third edition, it's something based on a pre-existing game that was published somewhere or other, and they bought the rights, so they made it their third edition Oriental Adventures world. So yeah, I bought this, I looked through it, and never played it because I didn't like this. It was really huge disappointment. First edition was one of the best D&D books I've ever written. This one, not so much.